You're listening to The Unlearned, challenging everything you thought you knew about God. Jamie Dimon of JP Morgan Chase says that they are being hacked up to 45 billion times a day. That's 45 billion with a B every day. And I thought about it and I said, you know what? We are also being hacked multiple times a day. I don't know if it's 45 billion, but we are being hacked consistently in our minds. Our minds are constantly being bombarded with all kinds of thoughts, suggestions, and imaginations on a daily basis. This topic, Mind Your Garden, has a dual meaning because the word mind is both a verb and a noun here. Your mind as a noun is the gateway to your garden. The entranceways into your mind, and I like to correct something here that I said last week. I did not complete the entranceways, but the entranceways into your mind are your eyes, your ears, your mouth, and believe it or not, your nose. These are all gateways into your mind. These gateways produce thoughts. Your mind is the foyer to your heart or your garden. Many times we cannot control the thoughts that enter our foyers or our minds, but we can control whether they will be allowed to enter our hearts. Let me give you an example. Your coworker tells you that another coworker doesn't like you. Child, you should have heard what they said about you behind your back. Now, you didn't ask for that thought. You were minding your own business, doing your own job, and you were bombarded. You were hacked with a thought that you didn't ask for. Now a decision has to be made by you. Do you entertain this thought or do you reject the thought? Thus, life is a consistent series of choices. From the time you wake up in the morning until the time you go to bed at night, you are constantly having to make decisions on whether thoughts will be allowed to get into your heart or whether they will be rejected. The thoughts that you allow to grow in the garden of your heart are the ones that produce the fruit in your life. Let me say that again. The thoughts that are allowed to grow in the garden of your heart are the ones that produce the fruit in your life. Matthew 12 says, either make the tree good and its fruit good, or else make the tree bad and its fruit bad. For a tree is known by the fruit that it bears. He said, you brood of vipers, how can you, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaks. A good man out of the good treasure of his heart brings forth good things. An evil man out of the evil treasures of his heart brings forth evil things. Cause and effect. Nothing just happens. You didn't oops when you used profanity. That's what was in your heart, and that's what came out. What you do and how you act is a reflection of what is growing in the garden of your heart. That's why we have to take constant assessment of what is growing in our garden. We have to mind the verb, our gardens. Always check your garden for weeds that you didn't plant. Subliminal suggestions, vain imaginations, guilt, shame, your past. These are all weeds that try to choke the word, which is the seed that bears the fruit that you want in your garden. Galatians 5 says, but the fruit of the Spirit is love, peace, joy, long-suffering, gentleness, goodness, faith, meekness, temperance. Against which such things there is no law. If that's not what's growing in my garden, I need to tend to it. If I'm going to be intentional about bearing good fruit, I have to watch what I hear, watch what I see, and watch what I say. Now, you don't have to do this. The choice is yours. You can go on with life as usual if you want, but you can't blame anyone when the results don't turn out the way you want them to. Galatians 6 and 7 says, don't be misled. Remember that you cannot ignore God and get away with it. A man will always reap just the kind of crop that he sows. Some of the things that we're going through now is a direct result of the seeds that have been sown in our hearts many years ago that took some time to grow, and we didn't deal with them at the time, and now they become full-grown weeds and trees that are hard to root out. Deal with it. Mind your garden. Until next time on The Unlearned.